Gonna try a little something new today. Do a little wood carving. First we gotta draw it, right? Damn it. Okay, so I sanded off the Milo in, what do you call these? Sharpie. And I wrote it in pencil just so I clean it up better later, I think. And now we're just gonna try this. First time ever attempting to power carve. Started out smooth, then I got way over my head, went too deep, started losing my shape. Well, I think this one is going in the trash because that is unrecognizable. Okay, so last one did not work, as you can see. I do kind of like this though. Turn it into something. Looks cool. But whole thing's moving. Anyway, so we're gonna save power carving for another time. I got another recycle board. I'm gonna try to route this one freehand and see how that goes. Writing in cursive with this thing went actually surprisingly smooth. I was quite surprised with it. Yeah, home better than the first one. Not bad. Alright, so first part went pretty good. Now we're gonna try to outline a box. Drawing straight lines, however, turned out to be a little more complicated, especially dealing with like the concave of the board and everything. The edges of the router kept kind of getting snagged on something here or there, but it worked out okay. It kind of ended up looking like an old Maddox symbol or sticker symbol from way back in the day. Dating myself there. Okay, so I think we're gonna call that for this session. Next one we'll get the Dremel out, clean this up, and I gotta figure out a graphic, and we'll paint it, and then we'll Dremel it more out, and we'll get our resin going, and bada bing, bada boom, bada blah. See you later. All right, we've got my fantastic sketch up there, and we're gonna try to put it onto there. So enter time-lapse mode now. Then just started drawing my take on the foothills. Gave it a awesome radical galaxy background. Painted the foothills and the American River, and was pretty stoked the way it turned out. Okay, so we dremeled out the paint from all our routing cuts, and now we're gonna clean it up with some denatured alcohol and a rag, and then we will do another coat of lacquer to seal up this stuff, and then we're gonna we've got our colors. I gotta pick out how the colors are gonna go, but yeah, then it's time to do a first pour of resin. All right, so the lacquer's just about dry, getting close to the point of no return. So getting a little nervous about how the resin's gonna work on all these curved angles and stuff. You know, the usual. Okay, and I've gone back and forth on like the color scheme I want to do with the black and the mustard. What I think I'm gonna do is try and do black first, which is gonna be this Chameleon Galaxy Mercury color. So it's got a little bit of speck and fleck to it. I don't know if you can see that. And then this, which is the closest thing I have to mustard, mixed with a little bit of that. Just add a little glow in the dark Spencer flare, so that's what I have to do for some reason. And yeah, hopefully doesn't leak all over, and we can, you know, do this successfully. I think that's it. So luckily I just saw that the camera was not recording, but got 60 grams of resin here, and now we're gonna mix it up, add our color. So as my son would say, mixa, mixa, mixa. There we go. That's the color I'm kind of looking for. But I'm thinking I'm gonna need more resin. That sucks. Well, we're gonna try it for now, and then we'll see where we end up. Oh, and I'm so dumb. I just realized I forgot to seal up the stupid holes, the hardware holes. Oh, how am I gonna do this? Resin is such a pain, and I swear I can't help but make mistakes every time. Every time. And then here I'm just taking the mixing stick, dipping it in the resin a little bit, and just tracing over the outline, just to trying to give it a base layer of resin. The idea was to have a black background with a mustard sort of inlay of resin. Okay, so I covered the period on the EST for established with tape, and I forgot about it. So the thing I'm gonna do is take the top of a piece of hardware, cut it off, and resin that in with some yellow or the mustard that we're gonna make, just to give it a little flair. Anyway, all right, let's cut this off, and then we'll make some resin. I'm gonna make 60 grams just because I may get ballsy and try to do it all at once again. Ballsy, stupid, you know the difference, right? Okay, and we'll put our mustard in. Let's see how disgusting this look, huh? Huh? Ooh. Right off the bat, it actually looks quite mustardy. I guess I don't need glasses for mixing resin. Okay. That's a pretty cool color, right? Mustardy, kind of electric, yellowy, whatever. And then again, just tracing over everything with the dipstick, with the mustard this time. Trying to inlay it, if you will. Okay. I think it actually worked. Shut up. Okay. Alright, so we are back. It's actually the same day. Just got back from a skate lesson. Shameless plug. I do skate lessons, so if you want a skate lesson from me, go to goskate.com. I'll leave the link in the description and search for Spencer Smith in the Sacramento area. All right, anyway, back to the program. So I'm gonna try to take the blue tape off and then just try to clear coat it so I can be done with this side and work on the other side. All right, here we go. Definitely scary at parts. All right, we are ready to clear coat. All right, so we're back. Been a few days. We put the clear coat on. You can see it looks nice and shiny. I had to do 2 flood coats, and there's still some dips, some imperfections, if you will, but bottom's done pretty much. I'm done messing with it. Now we are going to sand off the top. Try to leave as much white as possible, but just get this extra resin off. You can see how it's all the driblets kind of hung off there. And get the excess tape off that we couldn't peel off, and then we will paint the top. So let's get to sanding. So now we're gonna try to make a little stand for this thing. I poured these using the excess resin I had from the sign or the board and threw some little piece of broken skateboard in there. Didn't know what I was gonna use them for. Glad I poured them. I'm gonna try to make a little stand for the board. So that way they don't have to try to hang it on the wall. You know what I mean? So that is not, to make it look nice, it's not as easy as you'd think it would be. So I'm gonna scratch up the bottom, probably just use some like 5-minute epoxy and glue these on. All right. Hey. All right. That's sick. Pumped. And I get to hand paint a palm tree, which I've gotten some good ones in my past, but usually not the best. It's actually not half bad. Kind of stoked on it. That's awesome when that works. And there you have it, guys. Finished product. I'm pretty happy with the way it came out. I could say there's some things I could do better, but with resin and working with different angles and everything, it's no easy task for me or anybody I've seen, so it could always be better, but I'm pretty stoked the way it came out. If you'd like to see it in person, you feel free to check it out. Just go to Milo the Skate Shop, located in Auburn, California. When you're in there, make sure you buy something. And other than that, alright guys, we'll catch you in the next video and hope you have a great day. Happy Father's Day!